remember when there were some trolls that were like trying to get a reaction out of me, and I was like, you know what, your opinion doesn't define me. And they're like, well, obviously, my opinion does matter because you commented back. Oh, oh, okay, yeah. Um, so just because I responded back to you, I didn't react, I responded, which is different, you know? Obviously, to a point, yes, I care about what people think, but do I care about it to the point where I'm gonna make that my goal to make sure that I'm right with everybody? No, I don't. I care about the opinions that matter, okay? That matter to me. I am not interested in having an opinion that has been formed over a 5 second to 5 minute period. No, I'm not interested in that because that is a reaction. You have reacted without actually knowing what's going on with me, who I am, where I've been, and what I've done. Because I don't do that. I don't go up to someone and be like, you look like this, and you're wearing that, and you're this size, and you're this shape, because I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm not going to react to someone that I just met because they could have lost 100 pounds. They could have just been to the Gap. They could have an amazing story that I haven't even heard yet. And I like to stay around a little bit more. And by reacting to this, I am cutting off certain information. So just take that in consideration when you react to certain things or to certain people. That when you do that, you're cutting off new information. Reacting is something that all of us can do. We do it when we're a baby. When something doesn't go our way, we cry because, well, we don't have any other way of communicating. And yes, there's that selfish aspect of that, but we're babies. We're babies. We don't have it. We sometimes react because we don't understand how to respond. Now, if you are just reacting to everything and anything and everything that's in that is around you, you might want to look at yourself for a bit. Figure out what's going on with you, because somebody that is constantly reacting to things, that's not healthy. I've done that. I know the pain it is to react to every single thing that is around you emotionally. I used to just enter a room and scream. I used to come into a room and instantly would get get overstimulated. Do you know, when two people were, like one time, I heard the dog barking in my ear, and then a family member tried to talk to me, and I screamed. I legit screamed. Okay, I know what it is to react, and sometimes you can't help but react. I'm not talking about that, but when you are in situations, when you're here on YouTube, and you see someone talk for 5 seconds, you don't know who they are. And you can't trust me, you can't even trust yourself. I could tell you how good a person I am until I'm blue in the face, but I really don't owe anyone an explanation. And I might over-explain, and it might sound like I'm trying to make up for something, but I'm not. I'm outrageous and emotional like this, and it comes off as rude and cruel, and that is a reaction. You are reacting, and you don't even know what you're reacting to. So my message to you is, I'm just here to tell my story. It's not any bigger or better than anybody else's. It's just my story. And I have every right to tell my story. Whether it sounds good or not, I'm not endangering anybody. There is the freedom of speech, which means I can say what I want as long as I'm not endangering a child or endangering myself or am showing anything explicit. I do know the rules of YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. I'm well aware of it. And you know, the opinion that really matters to me are the people that care about me, the people that see the good in me and choose to believe that there is good in everyone. And I believe that there's good in everyone. And I believe when people react to things, I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're evil. I don't think that because my family put me through abuse, I don't think that they are horrible people. I think that they were reacting to abuse as well. But when I say someone's a narcissist, I mean it. That is a selective term. When I see a narcissist, I get triggered. I get sick. I actually know what it is. Emotionally, inwardly, yes, I am reacting. You can react inwardly as much as you want, but when you react to a certain point where you are just exploding, which I have done that too. I have exploded on people. And people will be like, ah, that's what happens when you repress. So there's got to be a balance of you emotionally reacting and emotionally responding inwardly and outwardly. And some of us don't have that balance. I don't have that balance either. But let's hopefully help each other to find that balance and ask questions and figure out, okay, what's this person all about? I only saw them for 5 seconds. What's going on? Find out. And you will be surprised. I can tell you that if you listen to everybody's story, there probably wouldn't be a person that you wouldn't fall in love with. Listen, hear, see, experience, observe before you react. Because these reactions, they can make you and break you. They can make things better or they can make things worse. Don't make things worse for yourself. Because by putting out negative opinions that you've gathered from 5-second to 5-minute videos, it's not helping you. It's not really helping anyone else either. And yes, I'm sure, I know there's trolls that get off on this kind of stuff. I'm sure they have, you know, hate, anger boners all the time. But not literally. That just means you like to spread hate and it makes you feel good. It's not necessarily a sexual thing. But it's a saying. It's a figure of speech, please. But yes, you need to let's just chill out, you know? Let's get to know each other. Let's be friends. Because it might be that once you get to know me, you might find out, oh, she's actually really different. Like, and you have to know that the persona that I have in games, the persona that I have here, might be a bit different than the persona that I show to my family or to my friends or when I go out in public. It's the same with celebrities. It's the same with just every other person. You're going to get 3 different personalities. There's a personality that you don't show to everybody. There's a personality you show to your family and friends. And then there's a personality that you you might bring out when you want to kick someone's ass. I don't know, depending on who you are. Some of us have had more trauma, so we have more personalities. I'm pretty sure I only have 3, but maybe I have more, I don't know. But I'm pretty comfortable with my mental illness. You know, I'm pretty comfortable with my craziness and my madness level. And if I'm outrageous and whatever, I'm getting to the point where I value who I am. I appreciate who I am. I'm finding my inner power. And not everybody sees that. And that's okay. Not everyone is gonna know who I am. And yeah, I could go on and say, oh, they're missing out. But you know what? I'm okay with being wrong. I'm okay with someone telling me that things need to improve. As long as you're not being rude or coming off as a little too aggressive, you're just straightforward, not sugarcoating anything, I will do what I need to do. I will improve. I will evolve. I will try to get to the next step of my nirvana, so to speak. I will try. I will more than try. And I will put 2,000% into it if that's what I think needs to get done. But never just assume that someone is something because you see them in a certain way. because it's quite possible that these people don't need to change. Maybe it's you who needs to change first. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day.